Alright, ready to go to install these hinges. I did not measure this top. All I did was I used these spacers that were drops from the feet that are the same width, and I just did this all by feel. So this is just a little proud on both sides, and the same here. So that's how I set this up, and then it's flush to the back. All right, this is one of those moments that gets your heart rate up. I've got a piece of scrap wood back here, same height as the chest. I'm going to use that to balance my router on. Make my initial cut here and check it for depth before I go all the way in. All right, that's a little short of where I need to be. So I'll adjust this. All right, we'll try this. All right, that's close enough. Find that knife line. Now that I've got the width established, well, there we go. I was going to run the router in there again, but I don't have to. Now we're flush. That's good. All right, I centered up my top. Did it all by feel. I did not measure. I used my two pieces here, but I just noticed I've got this on backwards. This needs to go this way. You want that in the back, like that. Wouldn't have been the end of the world, but I think I'm looking at it from the front, and I'm not. I'm looking at it from the back. Alright, so centered up. Just using my fingers to feel the same relief on both sides. And my thumbs to make sure it's flush with the back. That's good. So this is where I will make my marks. In order to find them easier, I'll just put a little pencil here. I'm going to do one side first, set it on there, and make sure that my line is correct there. So I'm going to do this hinge here. All right. All right, I got the lid set in place on this mortise. I brought my square over, and it is right where it needs to be. So I will make my next mortise, and we should be good. And it fits. All right. Make some screw holes. Beautiful. All right, using my smallest Vicks bit, pretty much drills a perfect hole. I did a little test drill in a piece of scrap, and it seems like it'll be a nice size for pre-drilling for these screws. So I'm going to take the steel screw that's supplied and run it in here. Pre-tap all these holes. Then I'll install these hinges. When I drilled this, I will mention this, when I drilled it, I drilled slightly toward the front or toward the inside. So I didn't want to risk coming out. I mean, that's a pretty slim chance of that anyway, but I just tilted it slightly toward the inside. And it should work out pretty good, I think. All right, I'm spinning these in by hand. You do not want to use any power drills with that brass screw. Just a quarter turn more here. All right. That one is good. We have liftoff. It operates nicely. Looks good. So essentially, I am done with the woodworking part. I've got some sanding to do. I've got to clean up this edge of the saw mark. But looks good. This one needs a little work. Maybe not. Just gonna I think once I get the finish on it and some wax on those runners, it'll be okay. So there it is. And this this feature here turned out pretty nice, I think. I like this little detail here. Gives it a nice look. So there you have it. I'll do probably one more video when I get it all finished and get these glued in place, everything, get the liners in and all that stuff. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Some final shots here.